I learned the shape of living where no one taught me how, with questions in the doorway and nowhere to put them down. I made a home of listening. I learned to read the room and carried what I couldn't name through every growing moon. Some years left their fingerprints beneath the skin and sound, in places I kept hidden where no one else was found. I thought I had to hold them, or they'd become my name. But you were in the distance, still calling me the same. When I could not see beyond the things I had survived, you stayed beneath the silence where I thought you had not arrived. No thunder in the ceiling, no answer dressed in light, just something in the stillness keeping me from losing sight. And somewhere past the places I was sure I'd disappear, you were making room for mercy. You were drawing something near. What I thought would make me colder taught my hands to open wide. What I thought would make me wander gave me somewhere else to guide. So if there's any good in me, let it never point to me. Let it lead back to the one who stayed when I could not believe. There were days I tasted anger like a word behind my teeth, 1,000 ways to answer every wound beneath the grief. I could have made a weapon from the things that made me ache, but you kept asking softly what my hands were meant to make. And the more I saw the broken, the less I feared the cracks, the less I needed answers, the more I looked and asked, what if every guarded heart has somewhere it can breathe? What if the eyes that hurt us are still learning how to see? So teach me what you gave me before I call it mine, to meet the one still hurting with the mercy you designed. And somewhere past the places where I thought the story ends, you were widening my vision till I could see through someone else's skin. What I thought would make me colder became a reason to draw near. What I thought would make me bitter taught me how to hold another's fears. So if there's any good in me, let it travel farther still, through the stranger, through the wounded, through the ones I cannot feel. Let my life become a doorway, not a monument to pain. And let every road I've wandered leave a little mercy in its wake. I still fall into old ways, I still forget and turn away, still find some rooms inside me I have not learned how to name. But I don't need to be unbroken to give another room. I only need to leave the door the way you left it open too. Now I walk a little slower, When somebody cannot speak, I leave a little silence for the sorrow underneath. And if my life has meaning, let it be beyond my own. A small and passing kindness pointing quietly toward home. I have not learned to love yet without stumbling as I go, but you have taught me enough to let your kind of loving show. So keep my eyes from closing when the world is hard to bear. Let me see what you see in them and meet them